You're not in the system.
That can't be right. I'm a teaching assistant. I applied for student housing. Can you just check again?
You're not in the system.
I have to be. I applied for all this stuff weeks ago.
Well, I don't see you, but I can put you on the list for next semester if you'd like.
I don't think you're listening. I don't need a place next semester. I need a place this semester, like right now, today.
Well, getting snotty isn't going to help matters.
Okay, I'm sorry. I've had a rough couple of days. Is there something that you can do? Can you please just check again?
Like I said, I can put you on the list for next semester. In the meantime, I suggest you go take a look at the community board.
At the what? Thanks.
Our shit, because this is where you're gonna sleep.
So that's the room.
Your house is beautiful. I'm just kind of curious. Why are you looking for a roommate?
Oh, well, the wife and I are splitting up.
How often do you rehearse?
Every day.
If the rent's too much, maybe you and I can work something out.
I'll call you. Excuse me. Hi. I'm Julie Grayson. I have an appointment with Mrs. Gamble. Okay. Thank you.
Hello there. Are you the one who called about the room for rent?
Yeah, I'm Julie.
Well, aren't you lovely? Just lovely. Please come in.
Okay.
Oh, I just made a fresh pot of tea. Would you like some?
Yeah, that'd be really nice. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, wow. That is really good.
I'm so glad you like it. It's so nice to see a young lady who knows how to enjoy a cup of tea.
Well, you have a gorgeous home. I saw the historic landmark plaque outside. How old is it?
It was built in 1894. I fell in love with it when I moved here with my daughter Caroline in the early 70s. I hope you don't mind me saying, you look a little like my daughter. Your eyes are almost the same color.
Aw. Where is she now, your daughter?
She died when she was very young. Scarlet fever.
I'm so sorry.
Well, it was a long time ago. So, you want to see the room for rent?
Yes, ma'am. I am starting my master's in women's studies, and my student housing fell through, so I need a place to live.
Well, you seem like a very polite and responsible young lady, but I do have some house rules. I'm afraid I've grown a little set in my ways as I get older. I don't like having a lot of visitors or loud noises at any time of day.
Well, I just moved here, so I don't have any friends. And quiet is good. That'll help me study, which is my top priority.
What about boyfriends? As a good Christian woman, I just wouldn't feel comfortable with gentleman callers coming over.
No worries there either. I am officially single. No boyfriend to speak of.
You never forget a heartache. Tell me, dear, are you a Christian?
Oh, yeah. Big Christian.
Well, that's wonderful. Would you like to see the room?
I would love that.
I'm afraid except for cleaning, I haven't done anything to it in years.
That seems great.
Well, it's yours if you want it.
Oh, was the price listed in the ad correct?
Is it too much?
No. If anything, it seems a little low. Like, really a lot low.
Well, for me, it's more about having some good company around than it is extra income. You know, a big old house like this can get pretty lonely without someone else in it.
I will take it. Thank you so much, Mrs. Gamble. You're a lifesaver. You are really helping me out of a jam here.
Please, call me Grandma. Everyone does.
Okay, Grandma.
Good morning, dear.
Morning. Were you waiting for me?
Oh, no. I just thought I heard you moving around up here, and I wanted you to know that I made breakfast, and it's ready for you whenever you are.
Wow, thank you. That's very nice. I was just going to take a quick shower, so I'll be right down. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I didn't expect anyone to be there. We met yesterday. I'm Julie, the new tenant.
Here's your coffee, Ernst.
Oh, I didn't know you had a cat.
Oh, that's not mine. We have some feral cats on the property, so Ernst is catching them and taking them to the shelter to deal with.
I don't think he likes me.
Oh, don't be silly. He's just shy. It takes him a while to warm up to people.
Yeah, but he won't even talk to me.
Well, don't take it personally. He's a mute. But on the bright side, he's very good at keeping secrets. I think that's an important quality in a person, don't you? Being able to keep secrets.
Yeah.
Well, come along, dear. Breakfast is waiting.
Okay.
How is it?
Oh my god, it's delicious.
The eggs had a little longer than I wanted them to.
Oh no, it's really good. Oh, but I have to get going. I'm supposed to be meeting the professor I'm TAing for this semester.
I guess you really didn't like it after all.
Oh, no. Everything is great.
No, that's okay. I know I'm not a very good cook. You can just leave it. I'll I'll try better next time.
Hey, little guy. Go. Be free.
And then my office hours are Monday to 4 and Thursday 12 to 1. I think that about covers it. You guys have any questions?
Yeah. How did you want us to divide up the schedule?
I only need one of you per class, so you guys figure out what works best for you.
Okay. Thank you, Professor.
Please, call me Mike.
Uh-oh, I know that look. Hey, it's none of my business. Just be careful. I hear dating his TAs is Professor Mike's MO.
Good to know. You okay?
I told my boyfriend he could borrow my car as long as he was here to pick me up at 11, but guess who's late?
Well, it could be worse. At least he didn't lead you to believe you were going to make a long-distance relationship work and then break up with you the night before you left.
He didn't.
He did.
I think I might have to kill Roger if he ever tried something like that. You think I'm joking?
No.
What are you doing Friday night? I'm taking you out.
You really don't have to do that.
Oh, I'm doing it. Here, put your number in.
That's me. See, shut up.
You're late.
It's 3 minutes.
So we agree. You're late.
Who's this?
This is the other TA, Julie, my unreliable boyfriend Roger.
Hi.
Put your eyes back in your head.
Love you so. All I ever do is love and support you.
Okay, Rochelle. Rochelle. What do you think you're doing?
Sorry, I was just trying to get some boxes out of my room to make some space, and I thought maybe I could just throw a couple up here. Is that okay? I guess I should have asked you.
Oh, that's okay, dear. It's just that the attic's already full of my old junk. Just set anything you want to store in the hallway, and I'll have Ernest take care of it for you.
Okay. Great. Thank you.
And be careful coming down those stairs. We wouldn't want you to fall. Dinner's ready. I hope you like homemade dumplings.
Oh, I made plans to go out to dinner tonight.
Plans?
Yeah, my friend Kim invited me out.
I see.
I'm so sorry. I should have told you sooner.
Oh, that's okay. Dumplings keep. That's one of the good things about them. I'll put them in the refrigerator for you later.
Thank you. the other day I did wake up and she was kind of creepily standing outside my door. No, it's not funny. Every morning when I wake up, she's just standing there.
If you ask me, your landlady sounds like a freak.
Oh, she's really not, though. She's just lonely and kind of old-fashioned. And you know what? It's kind of nice to be taken care of for once. I've never had that.
You're renting a room, not a parent figure.
I guess.
Look, I get it. You're so nice, but being too nice, people will walk all over you. You need to learn to stand up for yourself.
Hello?
Hi dear, it's getting awfully late, so I thought I'd call and check in on you. When do you think you might be home?
Well, it's only 10:30, so I'll probably be out a little while longer, but you don't have to wait up for me. I'm okay.
Are you
A freak.
Thanks. Cheers. Cheers. It's getting late. I should probably go.
Campus restaurant? I'm a little disappointed, guys. But you're here. Let me buy you a drink.
We were just leaving.
I could stay for one more.
Great. What are you having?
Margarita?
That's all?
What are you doing? I'll call you tomorrow. And I'm gonna want details. I mean,
Hey, thanks.
I'm gonna have a few shots, a couple beers, and an 8-ball.
Jesus.
I'm gonna start
It's a
shooting
Good Friday for you.
crazy shit.
I'm gonna tell the students if you're not careful.
Where were you last night?
Hi, Grandma. I had a little too much to drink, so I just stayed at my friend Kim's. I was gonna call you, but I didn't want to wake you up. I have some studying to do, so I'm just gonna go up and study.
Are you okay? Can I get you anything?
No, I think I'm gonna go to bed. I have a headache that won't go away and I'm feeling a little run down.
Well, I hope you're not getting sick. Do you want me to call my doctor? He still makes house calls.
No, I'm fine.
Hey guys, sorry I'm late. You never go up for tenure. What do you have for me? Raise? What else for me?
Ray.
Am I interrupting?
No.
It's been a while, so I thought I'd call and see how you're doing.
I'm good. I like it here. I'm making friends.
It's good. I'm glad to hear that.
I miss you.
I'm sorry about how I handled things when you left. It was a jerk move, but I just felt like you were choosing school over me.
Yeah, well, you hurt me when you did what you did.
I know, and I'm sorry. I should have talked to you about it. Is it too late? Can I try to fix things?
I don't know.
But I have some time next weekend. Maybe I could come and see you and we'll see how things go.
Maybe. I need to think about it. Jesus. And out of nowhere, he calls, he says he's sorry, he wants to make things work. Like, completely out of nowhere. I was shocked.
Wait, so he calls and apologizes?
Yeah.
Well, I do love a man who's realized he's fucked up.
And he wants to come visit next weekend. Yeah, I don't know. Alright, I gotta go. Grandma's making dinner and she hates it when I'm late.
Yeah, that reminds me.
What's this?
A phone number. One of my friends has a room that's opened. It's affordable, close to campus, and the best part about it, she won't make you call her grandma.
It's not that bad.
Call her.
Maybe. I'll think about it.
Call her.
I will. Can I talk to you about something?
Well, of course. What's on your mind?
I had a boyfriend back in Dallas. His name was Josh, and we ended things before I moved here, but he called me and it sounds like he might want to rekindle things.
Is that what you want?
I'm thinking about it. But the point is that he asked if he could come visit, and I told him that he could, and I was hoping that maybe he could stay here.
Well, no, I wouldn't feel comfortable with that at all. You know my policy regarding gentlemen callers.
But I thought maybe if I explained that it wasn't casual, that we're in a serious, committed relationship.
Well, in my book, the only serious relationship is marriage.
Okay, I guess we'll just get a hotel room.
A hotel room? No, good girls don't do that sort of thing.
No offense, Grandma, but times have changed.
Well, times may have changed, but a hussy is still a hussy.
Excuse me?
You tried to hide it, but I found your little pregnancy test in the waist scan. But you wouldn't have to be taking that kind of test if you weren't doing things you shouldn't be doing.
This woman sounds like she's trying to run a boarding house in the 1920s.
Yeah, a little bit.
Well, find a place, pick a weekend, and I'll come help you.
You'll just come back and help me move.
Of course.
That easy.
I'm really sorry about the way that I ended things when you left. It was a dick move, but...
No buts. It was a big dick move.
But, in some ways I think it was a good thing, because it helped me realize how important you are to me.
You didn't know that before?
I knew that you were an amazing woman and that I loved you, but I didn't realize that I'd be completely lost without you. I didn't know that you were the one. Julie Grayson, will you marry me?
Are you serious? You want to get married?
Yes. The ring is just to show you that that's where I want this to go. I'll wait for you. I'll do the long distance. Do you still love me?
How? Of course. I've always loved you. I've always known that. I've just spent weeks trying to get over you, and you just come back. And what if you just do the same thing over again?
I won't. I'll do whatever it takes to keep you in my life.
I think I need to think about it.
Absolutely. Do me a favor.
Okay.
Wear the ring while you do it.
Good morning.
What is that?
Blueberry pancakes.
Mm.
Your favorite.
Okay, I'll wake up. Where are you going?
I have to get back. I'm on call. I was hoping they wouldn't need me, but they do. You're warm. I think you have a fever.
No. I do not have time for a fever. I have papers to write. I'm fine.
First, you gotta take care of yourself. It's just gonna get worse. I want you to go home, rest, take it easy.
Yes, doctor.
And make sure you check out on time.
Okay. Hey.
Hello there. How was your weekend?
It was fine.
Cookie, they're fresh from the oven.
No thanks.
But I made them just for you. I wanted to apologize. I was totally out of line. I just didn't want to see you become a bad thing, and I wanted to protect you from that, but it's not my place. So, I hope you don't hold it against me.
I'm not holding it against you, but I think it's best if I find another place to live.
No, you can't do that. I said I'm sorry.
And I accept your apology, but this isn't working out.
Isn't there anything I could do to make you change your mind? Well, won't you at least have a cookie? It would make me feel better.
You're trying to kill me!
You're a good girl. That's a good girl.
Let me out. Please.
You didn't break anything in that nasty fall, but you've been having a terrible temperature.
I want to get out.
No, you have to stay in here until your temperature goes down.
I want to go to.
Hey, it's me again. Why aren't you returning my calls? It's about the engagement, you can tell me. I gotta get back to work, but give me a call back, okay? I love you.
Good morning. I thought I heard someone moving around up here. How are we feeling today?
A little better.
Oh, that's so good to hear. I hope you're hungry. I made you some plain oatmeal today because you've been having trouble keeping things down.
Why was my door locked?
Oh, we don't want you stumbling around in a delirium and fall down those nasty steps again.
No, I just want to call Josh. He's going to
And
be
there'll
worried.
be plenty of time for that after you get back in your fiddle fit. Right now, you need to focus on getting your strength.
I don't want it.
Don't be stubborn. Just take a few bites. Come on. Do it for Grandma.
I said I don't.
You ungrateful little bitch! It's high time you learned your place, little miss. Eat it. Eat it. Don't be a bad thing. You eat it right now. Eat it. Eat it. Swallow it. That's enough, Ernst. I think she's learned her lesson.
Ring. Mike Simmons.
Professor Simmons, hi. This is Josh Easton. I'm Julie Grayson's fiance.
Fiance? I didn't know she was engaged.
Yeah, well, I haven't heard from her in a couple days. Just getting a little worried. Have you talked to her?
No. Actually, she missed a TA shift yesterday. Never called.
Would you stop being so thirsty?
That's not the safe word.
I'm studying.
That's not the safe word either.
Ring.
Hi, it's Josh Easton. I'm Julie.
I know who you are. Julie's told me all about you.
And from the sound of it, it wasn't all good. I haven't heard from her since I left on Sunday.
Have you considered that she doesn't want to talk to you?
Believe me, I considered that, but I just got off the phone with Professor Simmons, and he said that she missed a TA shift. Julie wouldn't do that unless something was wrong.
She lives with some freak of a landlady. Did you know she makes her call her...
Grandma. Yeah, she told me. From her since I left on Sunday.
Have you considered that she doesn't want to talk to you?
Believe me, I did consider that, but Grandma, yeah, she told me. Do you know the woman's real name?
I don't. She never said. Maybe check an address with the school?
It's a good idea. I'll do that when I get there. What's up?
I remember her. She was really upset because her student housing didn't go through, and she actually pitched quite a little fit about it.
Well, do you have an address for her?
No.
How do you know?
She never came back and gave me one.
Could you check, please? It's important.
What's the name?
Julie Grayson.
No address.
What did she do?
Well, I told her I could put her on the list for next semester, and I suggested she look at the community board.
You ever heard of a woman called Grandma?
One or two. You can't take that off of there.
Good morning. I made you a nice little chicken noodle today. Eat it. You know what happens when you don't. Oh, that's my good little girl. Yes. Oh, so good. It's so good for you. Oh, that's a good girl. Do you promise to be as quiet as a little mouse while I go see who that is? Maybe I better just be sure. Sorry it took me so long. How can I help you?
Where's Julie?
I'm sorry, who?
Julie Grayson, your tenant.
Oh, you must be mistaken. I haven't had a tenant here in a very long time. Although, I do recall a young lady came by to look at the room.
Are you telling me Julie's not here?
I'm afraid not.
Julie! Julie! Julie!
Oh!
Are you here?
You are a very rude young man. I think it's time for you to go.
I'm coming back with the police.
Josh! 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 Please. Please, no! No, please, no. Please. No, please. No.
Come in, officers. Please. I just made a fresh pot of tea. Would you like a cup?
Oh, thank you, no ma'am. We just want to ask you a couple questions if that's all right, and then we'll get right out of your hair.
I can't say I wasn't expecting you. That young man seemed very upset when he was here earlier.
He got in his head that the girl rented a room here with you?
That's what he said, but I can't imagine how he got that idea.
So she didn't live here?
She came in, looked at the room, and then she left.
And that was the last time you saw her?
I'm afraid so.
You mind if we have a look around?
Oh, no. That'd be fine. Let me give you a tour.
Appreciate that. this your room right here?
Yes, it is.
What's in there?
Oh, that's just the lock to the attic. There's nothing up there but all my old junk that I've been meaning to get rid of, but just haven't had the time to go through it, you know.
Yeah. Do you mind if I have a look?
Well, if you don't judge me too harshly.
I won't, I promise.
Eyes looking straight forward. Yeah.
Just junk.
You checked every room.
I'm telling you, I went through the whole house. I didn't see any sign of her.
How carefully? I mean, they could have moved her or hid her somewhere. I mean, they had time. She was there. I showed you her Instagram.
Yeah. The old lady said she was there, but she said she didn't take the room.
So that's it. You're giving up?
We'll put out an APB on her.
An APB? That's not gonna help. These people have done something to Julie.
Well, I went in there, and I didn't see any proof of it, so unless some real evidence turns up, an APB is just gonna have to do for now.
Okay, now get through the doorway quickly. You don't want to get discovered. Right now on the lock.
You young people today have no respect for other people's property. How dare you break into my house at night? How dare you?
Let him go, please, Grandma.
I told you how I felt about gentlemen callers right from the start, but you didn't listen. No. You went right out and invited one to come see you.
I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done that. Please just let him go and I'll be good. I'll do whatever you want from now on, I promise.
Oh, I can't do that. No, your gentleman caller knows too much for that now.
But it's not his fault. It's mine. I'm the one that should be punished.
But dear, that's precisely what I'm doing. This will be a good lesson for you. Something to remember so you don't become a bad thing. Ernst?
No! No! No!
Stop. Action. What?
No! God. No! No!
Keep going, Ernst.
No!
A proper lady needs a proper haircut. This will be much nicer, you'll see.
That's my ring.
Oh, don't be silly, dear. What would your ring be doing on my hand?
Why are you doing this to me?
I'm trying to help you, dear. Can't you see? Everything I do is for you. You'll thank me later. There. Sit up. Oh, that's much more ladylike. I have a gift for you now. What do you think?
It's pretty.
Try it on. No! Do it properly. You have such a lovely figure. Turn around. You look lovely, Caroline. Just lovely.
I'm not Caroline.
Don't you ever say that to me again! You understand?
Sorry.
Good. Good. We'll take it off so I can make some alterations. Then we can watch a movie together. I can make us some popcorn.
And walk back and reach and go. Pick it up, look at it closer. Put the phone down and hand him the folder.
Clark, I need you to do a cell tower trace on this phone for me.
You know, like right now?
No, after you get your nails done.
It's just I was thinking about heading over to Luby's to get the early bird special. They got the meatloaf. Okay, I'll do this first.
can barely keep up with you. This was your 13th birthday. You were still such a good girl at that age. Later you turned into a rebellious bad thing and I was supposed to be more strict. I wish you could stay that age forever. There you are, 17. After weeks of hearing you beg, I gave in and agreed to let you attend a school dance. Terrible mistake. Was it not? Remember that, Caroline? You were just about 7 there. Oh, you were such a beautiful child, but quite the tomboy at that age. Always on the go. I could barely keep up with you. After listening to you beg, I gave in and let you go to a school dance. Terrible mistake. But long after that, I discovered you were pregnant. I don't mind telling you, I was absolutely mortified to think a child of mine could be such a harlot as to bring that kind of shame upon our family. I was very angry with you, but after prayer and reflection, I realized it wasn't my fault. It was my fault I'd been far too lenient. It fell to me to compel you to repent.
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. I think that's enough old movies for one night, don't you think? It's funny. I thought it would cheer me up, but I just feel kind of blue.
Grandma? Thank you for trying to help me. I know I've been in a lot of trouble and I'm really sorry. I didn't understand at first, but I do now. I'm gonna be a really good girl from now on.
That's nice to hear. I'd like to believe it. I just hope that's the truth.
It is.
All right. Back in the cage.
Oh, Grandma, please.
Back in the cage. When you can prove to me that I can trust you, then we'll see about letting you sleep out here, but until then, this is how it has to be. Good night, dear.
So I got the trace back on that cell tower. Check this out. That is cell tower phone pinged off the most over the past 2 months, and that right there is the old lady's house.
So either the girl was living there, or she was living someplace real close to there?
Mm-hmm.
What's that one?
That's the cell tower phone pinged off before it went dead.
All right, let's go take us a drive.
See the way you look at me, Ernst. Help me. Help me and we can be together, you and me. Somewhere far away from Grandma. Ernst? You'd like that, wouldn't you?
Mark. Jesus Christ. Did I miss it? I think I missed it. Flip a bit. Let's go. What are you doing? You're in the triple. You're not even in the double yellow. You're in the quadruple yellow. Make a U-turn.
Because we're police officers, we can do what we want. We can do what we want. I'm just gonna turn around in here. That it over there?
We're gonna take a look around here. Just keep an eye out for the car.
Hang back, hang back, hang back. Shit. Now we got everybody pulling in. No, so, drive forward and be like, what's up there? Let's go take a look.
What's up right here? There's a lot of cars here. Take a right. Look around here.
You want to get up there?
Keep looking. Keep a lookout for the car.
And this is good. Stop here. And let's have y'all stop and get out.
You want to
Stop and get out.
What brings you all the way out here, officers?
We're looking for a couple missing vehicles. Thought maybe someone brought them in. Y'all got a transaction log, something like that?
I would keep everything right up here. So, if I see them cars, I'd remember them. So what you looking for?
Looking for a white 2006 Lincoln Town Car. Anybody bring something like that in past week or so?
Nope. I haven't seen no Lincoln Town Car.
You're sure?
Yep.
Because it's an official investigation. If you seen them, you didn't tell me. That'd be considered obstruction of justice. Hell, maybe even aiding and abetting.
What's that?
It's bad.
You said a Ford Town Car?
Lincoln Town Car.
Lincoln Town Car.
Well, you know, now that I think on it a little more, I believe I had seen one of them come through here.
Why don't you show us where it is?
I met my husband Albert at the hospital. He was a doctor and I was a nurse. We fell madly in love. In a matter of months, we were properly married. We were so happy then. When I got pregnant with Carolyn, of course I quit my job. A good wife stays at home and cares for her family. And then I found out Albert was running around. And then Albert got sick. I tried to nurse him back to health, but he didn't make it. It was all very sad. Sit up, dear. Mind your posture. I can't tell you how happy I am to have someone to talk to again. I mean, Ernst is very good companionship, but he's not a very good conversationalist.
How long have you known him?
Ernst? All his life. He's my grandson. When Carolyn died, it fell to me to raise him. It's not easy raising a boy, I tell you, especially not one with his temperament. He could be so violent. There was this one incident in the neighborhood with a young girl. Well, I put a quick stop to that. One day I took my knife and I... be a bad thing, do you? No, you wouldn't like that. You wouldn't like that at all. Officers, you're back. I'll bet you came back for that cup of tea.
No, ma'am. We just want to ask you a few more questions.
Is this about that missing girl again?
Julie Grayson. Yes, ma'am.
I've already told you everything I know.
All the same, we just want to ask you a few more questions.
All right. Well, come into my parlor.
Actually, we think it'd be best if we talk down at the station.
Is that really necessary?
I'm afraid so, ma'am, but I'll tell you what. We'll drive you over, bring you back when we're done.
All right. Just let me get my purse. I suppose there's no way I can talk you into doing it here.
No, ma'am.
Okay, now hand through the cage. What you do to
Now, look what you've done. We had to kill those two nice policemen because of you.
You killed them?
You gave me no choice. Now take that dress off. You aren't fit to wear it. Ernst, unlock the cage. Get out here.
Why?
You're a bad thing now. I tried to save you. I warned you not to become one. I said it over and over. But you went right ahead and did it anyway.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
It's not me you need to apologize to. It's the Lord. You brought sin and evil deeds into this house, and now you must do penance.
No, please, Grandma.
Don't you ever call me that again. The time for that is over. Now get up.
Where are you taking me?
To the basement, dear, where you belong. You wicked thing! Look what you did to poor Ernst's face. I must say, of all the bad things I've had to deal with over the years, you are by far the worst. There's someone I want you to meet. Julie Grayson, meet Erin Proctor. Erin was the girl who came to live with me just before you did. I had such high hopes for her, but she turned into a bad thing just like you. So now, Erin lives down here. She gets water and food every couple of days. But most of the time, she just lays in here and thinks about what she's done and prays for forgiveness. When she's entirely purified, I'll send her home to the Lord. I serve the Lord by showing wayward young women the proper path to walk in life. And when they misbehave, I'm called upon to save their immortal souls. But you caused me to break the sixth commandment and kill those poor men. And for that, I have to save your soul in order to save my own. Let the penance begin. There, don't be afraid. It's all for the best. You'll see.
Let's do it one more time, slower. Action, Julie. All right. All right, Jesse, let's. And action, Grandma.
Well, I think I'll make a pot of tea and get ready for bed. If you take care of those two bodies in the basement, I'll show you just how appreciative Grandma can be.
and Caroline and everyone else you've hurt.
No. No, wait, come back. Please, you can't leave me here. You can't leave me here. It'd be the same as murder. You don't want to have that sin on your conscience. Please. Oh, that's my good girl. That's my good girl.
This is mine. And you don't get to decide if I'm a good girl or not. I do. But Grandma, you've been a very bad thing. And now you have to pay. You sick old bitch.
My worker isn't done. I have to cleanse your soul. Both of our souls depend on it.
Then I guess you're just gonna have to burn in hell.